joined. We're gonna have a fantastic show for everybody. Um, should be a ton of fun, Eric. Not a lot of
Mm.
news, which is fine.
Did you mail me something? Because I don't think it's here yet. If you did,
Did I mail? Oh no, I didn't, man. I meant to let you know that I was gonna send you something.
Mm.
But I haven't sent it. What kind of card do you want, man? I had to wait till Friday to get paid, which is
Mm.
today. So, what would you like, man? What are you in need of?
um, let's see. Just put something in my PayPal account, I guess.
Just PayPal it. All right.
Yeah,
I shall do that right now.
because I saw a deal for Neo World and a review on GameFly used for like $30.
Okay, hang tight, man. I got you. I got you, my friend. Let's let's take
Yeah, I
care of
still have
this.
a little bit of a dry cough. I'm still kind of congested, but it's
Yeah.
mostly gone now.
We sound a lot better, dude. I mean, honestly.
If I have to mute the dry cough, then I'll let you know.
Yeah. All right. Let me log into my account here. What the? All right. Let me log into my account
I don't
here.
know why
What the?
that's on.
All right. Hang on one second. Uh.
Did Atlas ever email you about um, Demon Slayer?
I didn't get an email. I don't think. I'll check again. Uh, hold on.
I mean, I could also get Alan Wake remastered, but I'd rather wait for that.
Where the fuck is my password? Um. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hang tight. Money coming your way, dude. No, I'm not a robot.
Uh, Apparently, GameFly is offering rentals for the PS4 and Switch versions of Double Dragon Neon, which aren't released yet. So they must have got their copies earlier. Because I bought one and they haven't sent me any email notifications yet.
Yeah, I didn't get any emails. Hold on, let me check just to make sure. Eric, check your. Hold on, let me go to my Gmail account real quick. Check your email. Make sure you got. Uh, what am I looking for on email, Eric?
Atlas.
Atlas. Okay. No, nothing from Atlas.
Or the PR Studio 47.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks. I see it.
yeah. Right on, dude. Yeah, I don't see anything at all.
Mm,
All right, so
I
you got
figured.
you.
I figured as much.
Yeah,
But I figured we'd at least try to leverage our podcast a bit.
yeah.
But
You know,
but
whatever.
I can contact the PR Studio directly since I already get PR lists from them.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
thing is, they don't send out surveys like they used to. So now I have to just ask for it.
Yeah. What's up, Slagar? What's
I
up,
kind of hate when they
Wyland?
change PR studios and they don't let you know.
Yeah. What's up, Slagar and Wyland? Nice to see you in chat there. We haven't started yet. We're waiting on break to get on in. Um, Wyland, did you see the new I mean, did you see the new movie, Wyland? Uh, I like the kills. I mean, I'll talk about it. I'm gonna review it.
I'm going to tell you right now. The movie aggravated me.
Oh, the new movie.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll get into it when we get to it.
All right. Okay. So, what'd you think, Wylan? Just initial thoughts. Don't spoil anything. Let's see. So, if you're just joining it, yeah, I feel the same way, Wyland. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I thought the first movie was great.
I'm gonna. I felt the same way about it as I did the ending and almost most of the entirety of Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World 2, the second one.
That'll be interesting to hear your thoughts, Eric, when we get to it for sure.
I don't. Wait, there we go. I thought I lost it.
Halloween, Slagar, Halloween Kills. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. See, that's what I felt too, Wyland. Like I felt it was just kind of a filler type movie, but you know, we'll wait till 3, I guess, to make judgment, but you know, um I can't say I didn't like it, but I can't say I liked it type thing. You know, it's like, like how you say, like, shrug. But we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it in reviews. Hopefully spoiler free, Eric. I don't want any spoilers because people haven't had a chance to watch it. Oh, an extended cut. I'd like to see that, but in 4K, not. I wonder what could be extended.
Gamefly doesn't let you pay through PayPal, so just put that money in my account later.
All right.
Mm.
Ooh, an alternate ending? Okay. I'll definitely check it out. I mean, obviously, I'll probably buy it, but, I don't know. I was...
not like I think the ending will change that much.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
They clearly set it up for another movie.
Well, of course. There was always a third one planned. Always. So, I mean, now, are they going to do the same... God, I don't even want to talk about it right now. Let's just not talk about it. What could they extend, Wyland? Like, I mean, whatever. Wait until the next movie, a poor way to judge current movie. Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about it, Slagar. I'm going to
That's why I found it aggravating.
No.
And there's another reason why I found it aggravating, too.
Let me tell you why, before we get into the show, why I say that, Slagar, because I know what you're saying. Like I'm not waiting for the next to judge this one. I'm going to judge this one on its own. But there's a series of movies called The Purge, right? I don't know if you've seen those movies. But when I was watching each of those movies, pretty much everyone except for the first Purge movie and Purge election year, were crap on their own, right? But if you take all those movies in a broader, kind of context and you connect all the movies, it's actually a brilliant series. They dropped the ending that'll be on the extended cut because of where the next one is going. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I'll be interested in seeing that. I mean, have they dropped any hints as to where the next movie's going? I haven't heard much, but I don't know. We'll talk about it. We will talk about Halloween Kills.
I think the best way the trilogy could end is that the mom or the grandma and Mike Myers turn into kaiju and they do a kaiju pet. That'd be a movie.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty much going to get that on a smaller scale. I mean, that's what they're setting up for, so, I mean, it's just ridiculousness, right? I mean, it's all it is. I mean, dude survives a neck attack by Michael Myers. I mean, there's just so much ridiculousness. It's just a bunch of ridiculousness.
Actually, I thought he survived the neck
Ah,
injury
ah,
by the
ah.
by another character.
Well, let's just leave it at that. But it's just ridiculousness. Just ridiculousness, man. I mean, I don't know. It was fun, but uh, it was meh. I kind of feel like Wyland. Like I liked it okay. I mean, that's the best that I could put it. But we'll talk. We'll talk a little more. Got to be real careful. Kind of dance around stuff a little bit, and but all right, we're just waiting on Breakman to join in on the fun. Let's see if I didn't get anything from Break on Twitter. I did like the flashback, Wyland. That was really, really cool. Well done. What the fuck is going on here? Mm. Let me go to Twitter just to make sure Break didn't give me any messages. I don't think he did. All right. I think we're good. Is Break in chat? Let me see if Break is in chat. I wish they filmed that with real film to match the 78 film, but I can see that being a bit jarring for the rest of the movie. Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it would have been, yeah, it would have been like a, kind of a eye shock to see that. Looks like top payers in chat. F top payer, Nina Tila. So welcome on in, y'all. We haven't started the show yet. We're waiting for Break to join on in. Should be fun. We've got a few news stories to talk about. We've got a review of Halloween Kills at least, plus whatever Breakman is bringing on in. We do have a funny or stupid this week, so
I've got a review of Metroid Dread on the feed as well.
oh yeah, you guys should check that out. It's a solid review of Metroid Dread on the feed.
I had to do a little editing because of some screw ups, but it sounds kind of disjointed, but I tried my best.
Yeah.
I did it so that it sounded natural, but I couldn't remove all the words I was saying.
Ooh, that would be cool, Wyland. If you come out with that version, I'd be interested in watching that, Wyland, because that actually would be really cool.
On his OLED.
Oh, you mean the last one? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you mean the last one, Slagar. That looked like 60 frames per second in 4K.
Well, I only watched the red box rental, so I never watched it in 4K.
Oh, it's nice in 4K. I mean, I watch it.
And is it me, or is it like the bit rate on Peacock just ass?
It's ass. The bit rate on Peacock is ass. Yeah.
Because it looked kind of grainy despite it being 4K.
I mean, is Peacock 4K? I don't even think it's 4K. I think it's. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I think some things are, but I think that movie wasn't.
Yeah, see 1080p. That's what I figured. Yeah.
So there's like a couple other movies I want to watch on there, but like after that, definitely it's canceling it. Even I'm not sure I even will watch all the Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, and then there's all the Chuggies. I'm not sure I'll watch that either.
Eric, it's free.
Oh, those are free?
Yeah, Peacock is free, dude. You don't have to pay for it.
The only premium thing you had to pay for was the movie and stuff like that.
I didn't have to pay for Halloween Kills. I just watched it.
It needed me to be on premium to play it.
Really? I don't have premium, dude. I would immediately get rid of that then. I don't have premium.
I already paid, so.
Yeah.
But I guess I can cancel and use it for the rest of the month.
Yeah, there you go. It's all good, Breakman. He says Skype is reinstalling. How stupid, man. I don't know why you have so many issues with Skype, Breakman. We'll wait for you, though, buddy. Yeah, I have the free version of Peacock. I don't pay for Peacock.
Well, there's an ad version that you pay for $5, and then there's the non-ad version for $10.
Well, I have...
But yeah, it definitely didn't want me to play the movie until I got premium.
Really?
At least on my Xbox.
Oh, maybe that's why. You should get it just...
But no, I'm pretty sure it was like that on the website, too.
Huh. I don't have either. I just have the whatever free version of Peacock there is, and I'm good. Yeah, I figured Peacock was only 1080p because like when I was watching the movie, I was like, it doesn't look the greatest, but I mean, for free, what could I complain? Why, how could I complain?
It's no better than the movie theater I go to usually.
Yeah. It says how was I able to watch it? I don't have premium. Wow. That's fucking cool. I'll take that. I do not pay for Peacock.
So I guess it may be glitched for you, Frank.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Oh man, that's cool. I also have a copy on my PC. Cough. I bet you do, and I bet you saw it before everybody else, Wyland. How dare you?
So I don't like downloading movies that are out in the theaters because it's usually a good indicator that it's probably a cam rip, and cam rips are ugly looking.
No, not the ones that come out streaming right away. Those ones are good, man. Yeah, if it's for free, it's for me too, Breakman. For me, it was free. I mean, I don't know. I must have it glitched. I don't pay for it at all. I don't pay for Peacock.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. No, I'm positive. I never get charged for Peacock, man.
Maybe it's like a deal you have with something else.
Yeah, I mean that's a possibility. I mean, but I don't. I mean, I have like Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus. I saw it.
How much does it cost for CBS Access? And is there like an Xbox app for it?
CBS Access? I don't know, man. I don't think CBS.
That's where all the Star Trek stuff is, isn't it?
Oh, you mean like yeah. I think that's $5 a month if I'm not mistaken. I pay for Shudder. I pay for Netflix, which I'm thinking of getting rid of. Netflix. Of course, you're gonna get the Steelbook, Wyland. Send me a link to what it looks like, Wyland, so I can see it. The pre-order is live. Wow. Yeah, it's on the Xbox. He says
I'm debating
$6.
whether or not I should buy the Demon Slayer game and then just sell it when I'm done with it.
Yeah, you could. Slagar says it's $6, and yes, it's on the Xbox. Eric.
I'll do that once I watch the new generation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'll watch the classic series because I'm not sure it's on Netflix still.
Yeah.
But if it isn't, then I'll just watch that afterwards.
Yeah. If you're just joining, we're waiting for Breakman. He's reinstalling Skype. The show's RPGrinders. This is Frank. I'm on with Eric RPG. And I'm looking at the...
I'm not surprised, but it kind of took them a while because Crunchyroll had to be completely folded into Funimation before they could get it on there. Despite the fact that it was playing sub-only on Crunchyroll as a TV series. But yeah. I think the Mugen Train arc starts tomorrow, if not already.
What the fuck is...
Because, they're actually they're adapting the movie's plot into the next season before they do the new content. And they're going to, extend some of the scenes.
Yeah.
And update the animation quality. So it's actually going to be better quality than the movie.
Wow.
Which was already pretty good.
Huh. Ooh. That does look cool. Yeah. How much are they charging for that, Wyland? $28 or some odd shit? That's really cool. Let me show it up on the screen here.
Mm,
Might as well.
$35.
$35 fucking dollars? Are they fucking out of their goddamn mind? I ain't paying that, Wyland. Fuck that. Sorry, I'm not paying that.
I kind of hate the steelbook trend because like the pay, because it's kind of like getting a box of chocolates. You might get a really bad build quality for those things, or like only parts of it will be steel.
Hey, Breakman, I see you there. Let me get you on in here. I mean, I like the look of it, but fuck, man. No, I like the digital codes, Wyland. I do like the digital codes. Does the digital code have all the extras? Because if so, I mean, I'd be interested in buying your code. All right, let's add break to the fray here. I think so. Okay. Not 100. Okay. If you could find out for me, Wyland, I'd be interested in getting that code from you. All right, we're just waiting on break to answer the phone here.
Where do you use those digital codes usually?
Where do I use them? On
Yeah.
Voodoo.
Like I mean, like when you buy a steelbook for most movies, like what service do you actually use to watch that on?
Voodoo mostly, if it's possible. Breakman, do we have you?
Hey, am I on? Wait, I can hear you on my. I do not know what's going on here.
What's going on, Break? We hear you.
I hear you through my speakers, not through my microphone.
Wow. Okay, change your Skype setting to.
Also, I just found out that Free Guy is available for rental, so maybe I'll watch that over the weekend. But I'm deciding, should I see Venom tomorrow, or should I see No Time to Die, or should I watch No Time to Die and Venom, or should I just watch Candyman, No Time to Die?
If I had a
feel
choice,
like I could wait on Candyman, because Candyman's gonna probably go digital soon.
since you waited so long on Candyman, I would. I mean, if Candyman just came out, I'd say go watch Candyman because Candyman is pretty excellent. But I would watch No Time to Die if I had a choice. I mean, in all honesty, Venom looks okay, I guess, but I don't know. Is it better, Break?
No,
Not.
it's not. My system's just it's moving so fucking slow. I don't understand.
Is it time to do a disk scan and defrag?
Yeah.
It's time to defrag this computer out a window.
Yeah.
That's more
Venom.
that's more like refragging it.
Slagar says Venom is fine, but he wants to see 007. So I'd probably go with 007, Eric. I mean, all honesty.
I get the feeling that Venom's not going to stream until like the end of November.
Yeah. Let me know when you're good. Break. You know. Do we lose break?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. Just trying to see if if everything's better or what. Candyman should be on digital somewhere.
But I think it's like still $20 for a rental, so it's like I'll wait.
Yeah, just wait on Candyman. I thought was pretty. I gave the review. I think I gave it a 9, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was an excellent, kind of quasi update. Is everything good on your end, Break? Or
it's not liking my microphone.
Why? It's so weird.
That reminds me of another stinko I need to add.
All right, what were you saying, Break?
Just as there's a microphone device changed to microphone array. Okay, now are you recognizing it this time?
Nothing.
Ugh.
Are you right there, Break?
No. I'm gonna
All right.
cry.
Don't cry. It's all good,
Well,
Break.
I can't help it.
What's up, Freak 5? Happy birthday, Eric. Yeah, happy belated birthday to Eric. He got my present.
Here
What?
we go.
You got everything?
Yes, I hear you. You're in my headset. You hear me?
Right on. We got the crew
Thank
intact.
God.
Yeah, thankfully that was a quick fix. You guys ready to go?
Mm.
All right, thankfully. Here we go,
Quick.
guys.
Right. Quick
Yeah,
fix.
I know. Let's hurry up and do this before Breakman shit breaks down. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. And welcome, everybody, to episode 662 of RPGrinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, how are you?
Irritated, angry, furious. You know what? Skype and my laptop can start kissing each side of my ass until they meet in the middle.
I think it's a little bit of both, man. Like, you've had laptop issues, you've had Skype issues, all that type of stuff. As Slagar says,
I think I should try and get more RAM in the system, but that's only going to marginally help. It's not going to be.
that should help
It's not
quite a
gonna be a
bit.
fix.
If you put more RAM, which should be easy, that should help
Mm.
quite a bit, Break. Slagar says, Break will have to start loading up at 3.
Double your fun. Double mint gum.
Yeah, I started turning Skype on about 6:30. I don't know what else to say.
Oh God, man. Yeah. Try upgrading that RAM, dude. I need to upgrade the RAM on my Mac, but it costs way too much, man. I'm like, geez, if I'm gonna pay that much, I'll think about upgrading my Mac. You know, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
But
So that's the thing is with RAM and stuff and all the upgrades. I hate doing it because at the end of the day, I'm gonna end up buying a new computer anyway. It's not-
yeah. Well, I mean, RAM's probably the cheapest on a PC thing to
It's true,
upgrade.
it's
You
true.
know, so I mean, I would probably do that. See how that does, and then if that doesn't work, then I'd sell that RAM and throw that one out the
Sell-
window.
I was gonna say sell this one out a window.
Yeah. That's what I would do. All right, guys, let's get into things here.
Of course, my luck is as soon as I throw out the window, I hear, "Ow!"
RPG. Yeah, I heard you, Break, man. With your luck, you'd throw it out the window, hit somebody, and get sued. You know, something like
Yes.
that. Yeah. All right, Eric.
Okay, from RPG sites, we've got 8-Bit Adventures 2. It's got a release date for PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series S, X, Xbox One, and Switch, and the PC. It is going to come out. It doesn't really say, so I'm guessing sometime by the end of this year. It doesn't say 2022, so
Yeah.
whenever they can get an approval process.
You know what? This actually looks really excellent, and it has it's an 8-bit deal, but it's stylized 8-bit, man. I mean, it looks really fucking cool. I want to play this.
I never got around to playing the first one.
Yeah, neither did I, but this looks good. It looks really, really, really good. Let's see. Freak says he's on his way to pick up dinner. Pictures will be shared because he likes torturing us. Slagar says, I remember when I upgraded my first PC RAM, I went from 1 RAM to 2, and it cost like $550. Yeah, it's not fun. That's why I got
RAM
out.
used to be really expensive. It's the last I checked, it's not expensive anymore. If
No.
you just want something cheap.
Yeah. Just go the max though, if you can afford it. Break. Just fucking go to the max. That way you don't have to worry about it. Then you know for sure if it's worth keeping that laptop for a while, or if it's worth just saying next, and then maybe you can use that RAM on your next laptop or whatever. I mean, seriously, fuck
The
it.
Max.
Yeah, max it out. What could it take?
Called it the Max.
I did. You remember that series, The Max?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
good little series. I
That
wish.
was on MTV, wasn't it?
I think it was on MTV, and then they like Cinemax picked it up or HBO
Uh,
or something,
It's on
man.
HBO Max, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh, it
yeah,
is.
yeah. It's good stuff. I like it. I like it
Either
almost.
there or Tubi. I can't remember.
I liked it almost. I liked the comic. Did you ever read the comic, Break?
Mm-mm.
The comic
No.
was really, really good. Really good. I like the comic. All right. Next article, Breakman.
Coming to us live from RPG site, turn-based RPG Monarch releases on February 22nd, 2022 in North America and February 25th in Europe. It's coming out for damn near everything except for the Xbox, and Monarch is a school
It's Monarch.
Monarch.
Yeah,
What
like
did I say?
Monarch Butterfly.
Monarch.
That's what I said.
It's Monarch, though.
Monarch? Well, that's not my fault. They spelled it wrong.
They didn't spell it wrong. That was intentional. Because the arc part's probably the intentional part.
Okay, whatever. It's a school-themed turn-based RPG with some strategy components with some key members behind the classic Shin Megami Tensei series on the development team. So there you go.
Ooh, this I'm interested in, because I do like the Shin Megami stuff, even though they're fucking hard. um, wow.
Not as hard as Nocturne on normal, though.
Oh, I know Nocturne, man, takes the fucking cake for difficulty. Holy shit! Did you ever play
Yeah.
that, Break?
The thing is, easy is easy, but normal's just too hard.
You know what I figured out in that game though? You get that Black Sun deal, and it makes it easier. But I never got to that point.
That skill's only on Digital Devil Saga.
Oh shit! Really? I'm thinking of Digital Devil Saga then. Yeah, but that game was pretty hard too. But you get that Black Sun deal, and it makes everything easier. You know, Monarch only on Pornhub. Slagar. Anyways, did you finish that story?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. I'm interested in that game though. It looks good. Neptunia Rail Shooter Dimension Tripper Neptune Top Nep announced for PC. Wow, that's
This is basically
The hell did you just say?
This is basically Load Runner, or no, not World Runner, and Space Harrier.
yeah. This is from Gamatsu. So they said that it'll launch early 2022. And then it gives a little about with key features. A familiar dimension goes old school. That makes sense. You see, it says control older Neptune towards the special coins to fill up your coin gauge. Once filled, the character shown above your coin gauge will appear for a limited time to help you take this. So it's like summons, basically. Can you beat your high school? Yeah, it's like what Eric is saying. Sort of like Space Harrier meets. What's the other game you said?
World Runner, which is a big rip-off that Square did.
Yeah.
Space Harrier.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, old school. It looks very rudimentary.
Also, it's called Top Nep, so they're borrowing the title from Top Gun.
Yeah, right. Right. Okay, so there you go. That's the story, and we're sticking to it.
Whoopee,
Eric,
yay.
I know. I mean, not much on it. All right, Eric. Next story.
Next story is I wonder if there's a character called Maverick in it, though. I'm just wondering.
Maverick, that'd be cool as fuck.
Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja remake.
I love those scams.
And...
Jump back games are fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's loading. Gamatsu.com. Mike Rhodes announces Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja for consoles, PC, and here's an overview of the game. And it launched 2022, and developers are called Mr. Nut Studio, who developed the Toki and Asterix and Obelix Slaptime All games. It's a Toki remake, by the way. But include a handful of new features such as original adventure mode containing brand new levels. And there's a couple other stuff here, but that's really all there is.
All right.
Hello?
Tech. Yep. Can you guys hear me?
You broke out for a second.
Yeah, I pulled the cord out by mistake, guys. Sorry.
Well, you got that back in quick then. Holy
I sure
crap.
did, man. pulled it out and went right back in. You know, that's what she said.
Like, really, that was like a second. Like, that was some fucking skill right there.
Dude, you don't do this for 14 years and not have some skill, right, Breakman? I mean, come on, man. You know how we do things here.
I'm trying to like diminish you. I was trying to compliment you.
No, I know, and I was saying, like, 14 years of experience. That's how. I mean, if I was a newbie, I would be scrambling around and.
Oh,
know,
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you see, yeah.
Yeah.
I exiled myself. Freak Pipe says. Freak Pipe says Max was on Liquid Television and it kicked ass. It sure did, man. It was.
Yeah, MTV's Liquid Television. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was good
amazing.
stuff. Really, really good stuff. All right.
'Cause I was on with like Eon Flux and some other shows.
Yeah.
I never really was a fan of the Eon Flux though.
I liked Eon Flux, man. If you took it, see, this is how I say things. Like,
It's because they were a bunch of shorts that weren't really connected well.
Yeah, exactly right.
you had to infer a lot of the story, which is what I liked about Eon Flux, man. I liked Eon Flux. It was I don't know. It was just different, weird, but cool at the same time. I don't know. All right. Any homie discounts?
Tell you what, it was probably better Cyberpunk than Cyberpunk is.
No,
Yeah.
we weren't done with the news.
We weren't?
No, there's still one more story, and actually, I'm surprised that we're not talking about the big Nintendo story of today.
What's the big?
Oh, no. I guess we could talk about it in our Stankos, though.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, last story. Coming to us live from RPG site. Turn-based RPG Spire of Sorcery casts an early access spell next week.
All right.
Yeah, I added one more story because I felt like they were too late, so that's all I could find, really.
There
Well,
you
I
go.
can give you the bullet points if you want to keep talking about it.
Nah, let's move on. Let's talk about that Nintendo thing. What's the Nintendo thing?
They announced the prices today finally.
For
And the date.
for the expansion pack.
Oh, Animal.
Now, if you don't have a subscription, it's going to cost you $50. If you do have a subscription, it's an extra $30.
Wow.
So it's $50 a year, and you get the N64 games, the Sega Genesis games, and a free DLC pack for Animal Crossing.
Most of the Sega games I already have on my Sega Mini, so it's like I don't need it really. So can I have just the N64 games for a cheaper price?
The only thing that makes me kind of interested is the ability to play them online. But
Yeah.
I don't play the NES games online now.
Yeah.
I'm the Super NES games on now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, the only thing I use my online for anymore is to download shit.
I play the Super
Fun.
NES games every once in a while on.
I do,
the-
but
I
do
think
you
the
play 'em, like,
library
with other
of
people? I mean,
games needs to get much larger to justify paying any of that. You
yeah,
know?
I agree.
I'd probably only pay for a year just to play them, and then I'd be done with it for a while.
I mean, it'd be fun to play games like Star 64 with friends. You know, have three friends around playing that again, like back in the old days, and pretty fun.
Yeah.
But there's just not enough games in there yet for me to be interested, really. And like I said, I don't play Super Nintendo or NES games online. In fact, the only game I've played online was Smash Brothers. I just played a couple games after getting my butt handed to me. Went back to playing regular single player, which was boring, pretty much.
Yeah. I know, man. It's like their online needs to get way better. I wish they would just really concentrate on online and just make it better. I mean, I think Nintendo would flourish. I mean, can you imagine playing stuff flawlessly like some of the Nintendo stuff? I mean, Mario Kart.
I don't know. Nintendo Online never really mixed. Have
That's
you
what I'm
played
saying,
Smash
like-
Ultimate Online?
Well, they Smash.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. That's why, like, it was just after a few games, I just kind of like, okay.
I mean, it's not as bad as Brawl, but it's still not great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they should really concentrate on it and make it better because I mean, they'd get a lot.
Justify the price, maybe.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like $50 a year, like that's how much Xbox Live used to be,
Yeah.
and I got a lot more features from Xbox Live.
Yeah, I agree.
Just saying.
I totally agree. No doubt. All right, where do we leave off? Okay.
Sickness and Sweetos now.
No. Any
We're
homie
on homie discounts, right?
homie?
Oh yeah, homie discounts.
Any homie discounts that you guys know of?
Oh, and also the controllers are $50 each.
Yeah.
The set,
And they're sold out, so good
they're
luck
already
finding
sold out.
them.
Are you kidding me? People actually jumped at spending $50 for those controllers.
Oh yeah, the controllers that we're getting are the 3-button ones for the Genesis. Yeah, no. I want
3
6
buttons? Are you fucking kidding me?
Not like many Genesis games use them, but there are some.
No, like the fighting games especially, like Street Fighter, if you had a 3-button controller, sucked.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Slagar says, I want to jump into someone else's...
Also, they're less ergonomic than the 6-button controllers anyway.
Yeah. Slagar says, I want to jump into someone else's Breath of the Wild game and snipe them and take their stuff.
Hey, you can't play
Dude,
it
I'd
online.
be down for that. I am with you. Let's do it.
Oh, here's a deal. Wyland brought up a deal. MK11 Ultimate is $20.99 on PSN, if anybody is
That's a
interested.
fantastic game.
That's a great deal,
such a
actually,
good
Wyland.
game.
You know what? If I didn't suck so much...
That has to be like the Ultimate Edition, because like
It is.
the plain one I saw for sale like half that about.
I've seen it for like $8 now for just the original, but this is the Ultimate, so it includes Aftermath and all the DLC packages. Well, except I shouldn't say all of the DLC, because there's some
Most of it.
cost packages
Yeah.
that you can buy that are extra, but you get all the characters. You get
Yeah,
the stuff
yeah,
that matters.
Yeah. That's actually a good deal. Freak says it would be $80 a year for me because I have the family subscription.
Now, what does the family subscription do that would require it being $30 more than what they're
I
asking
think it
for?
means multiple consoles in one household.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, that's a good
'Cause-
deal for you, Freak, because, you know, kids and
does he have
know.
multiple Switches or something?
probably, I'm guessing. I mean, that makes sense. I mean,
I have 2 Switches right now, but I need to figure out whether or not what I'm going to be doing with my old model.
$80 a year, like have to be playing a lot, like with people you care about to justify that. You
well,
know?
he does play a lot. Freak 5 does. So,
Well, I mean, is he going to play those games specifically? I'm saying, is he going to play N64 games with his kids who weren't around at the time? You know,
Right.
So
Well, maybe.
My current subscription plan, the $20 one, I basically only use it for cloud saving at this point. I only lightly touched on the SNES online games.
Yeah, I play a lot of the SNES games and NES games. I mean, you know, Freak says he has 4 Switches, so that makes sense. Freak, it really does. I want the I want the OLED too, man. I have an OLED TV, so that's cool. You know, OLED's really nice.
I was gonna say, like, I got my Lite. I love my Switch Lite. It's fantastic. But I would like to play some games on the TV every once in a while.
Yeah,
I would really like to see a big sprawling landscape of Breath of the Wild on the screen.
It's pretty nice. I'll tell
Now,
you, Blake.
if only I had an OLED TV.
Yeah, I have an OLED TV, and it's beautiful.
We know you
it-
reminded us
it's
twice now.
It's the best thing that I've ever bought TV wise.
You're gonna bring that up about 4 more times during the show, aren't you?
What, that I have an OLED TV, Breakman, and it's
There's
fucking
lots.
awesome.
There's
Yeah,
lots.
you know the
I'll
OLED
probably
TV.
the next TV I buy. I probably buy QLED because by that time 8K will be affordable.
Well, I mean, my OLED TV is pretty fucking awesome. I'm just
There's
saying. Breakman, I'm not gonna mention that I have an OLED TV for the rest of the show. All right, except
I'm not gonna count that one. I don't count that one.
why? You gotta count it, man. That was slick. You know, I'll, you know, I probably.
No, because you did like the next sentence. Like,
Well,
it was,
alright,
yeah, like it was kind of
okay.
a continuation of the first one.
I got you. So I have to be slick about it and like talk about my OLED TV back in the like.
See, now that one counts.
Okay.
That's the third one.
There you go.
I wouldn't mind updating get the N64 games if they add the Goemon games and Hybrid Heaven, because that'd be something.
Yeah, they'd
Well,
be.
somebody
I was gonna.
mentioned that there are rumors of Perfect Dark coming, and that would be.
I don't think that it ever will.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Nintendo and Microsoft have worked together before.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see them not working together, because both of them are
Okay,
more interested.
That's far more likely than GoldenEye, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As much as I desperately want GoldenEye, like I don't see that ever happening.
Yeah.
But if they got GoldenEye on there, I would throw my.
The
wallet
best you
back.
could hope for
Yeah.
GoldenEye is the remake that they made for the Wii, for it to be remastered.
Although that would look pretty good on my OLED TV too, Breakman. I'm just saying. You know, I mean.
Or if they put like WWF No Mercy, I think it was WWF at the time.
Oh, that's a
I
good.
would be interested in that because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, not the 2K shit that they got going on right now. That's fucking broken as fuck, man. I hate.
Yeah, I've heard like there have never been wrestling games as good as the N64 wrestling games. Just
Yeah.
haven't. It's been sad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried so many
Fire
over
Pro
the years.
Wrestling, but we haven't gotten those.
Well,
AEW.
yeah, we only get like Game Boy Fire Pro
You know what
Wrestling.
might make 2K better, Breakman, is AEW is coming out with some wrestling games. So if they do a good job with their games, I mean that might spur them to do better. Just saying. And
Guess
then
it'll
I could
depend on who
and then I could
offers,
play them
too.
on my OLED TV, Breakman, and then the world would be a good place. You know. Just
Because
saying.
the people that made the WWF games, they made like what was that? They made more wrestling games. They weren't as good though, and there were music was entered into it at some point too.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What was those wrestling games called? I can't remember.
I'm trying to think, Breakman.
Those
I
were
can't.
PlayStation 2 games.
You're not talking like the
Those are
WCW
probably the
games.
Fire Pro ones.
Yeah.
No, they
No.
weren't Fire Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody in chat knows the answer
Yeah,
to that.
somebody does.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if anybody else is in chat. I think we're good there. Okay. Any other homie discounts that anybody knows of that we can? All right. Breakman, should I hit your music possibly?
No, unfortunately not.
Darn it. That's the second.
It's fine though because I'm trying to find that game.
I could say that you could get FF12 on the Xbox One for like probably $10, but then you have to pay the ridiculous shipping cost, and it ends up costing closer to 20.
Freak Five's exiled. He says, "I want an OLED TV to watch Bernie's OnlyFans videos on." How dare you, Freak Five? How dare you? Okay, let's move on to
Inquiring minds want to know.
what you been playing, Break.
Well, I've been playing Breath of the Wild as we've talked about earlier. Oh, I found it. Def Jam Fight for New York.
Def
yeah.
Jam games. Those are awesome games, man. Those are great
Yes,
games.
that's what it was. Those were fun, but they still weren't up to snuff as the
They're pretty good,
because
man.
yeah, the second one they really added music to it, like
Yeah.
and
Well, once you start adding licensed music, then the
Yeah,
budget for the actual game.
Slagar, well, we'll
That's
welcome
exactly
you
what
back,
happened.
man. Don't worry. Thanks for joining. We'll see you here in a few. All right.
they scrapped a lot of the customization options that were so awesome about the N64 games.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could make your character look like Goku and throw fucking dragon punches and shit. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This shit you could do
Great
out.
game, man. Great
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Anyway, so what have I been playing? Breath of the Wild. I have never explored a world that has so many treasure chests underwater before.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did they get underwater? Why are they underwater? Like I have to use my magnet.
I'm gonna assume that there used to not be water there.
Yeah.
and
It's like
there was.
Atlantis.
I guess like it just every time I see a body of water, I turn on the magnet immediately. Like, there's gotta be treasure around there somewhere.
Wyland says he's been playing Tetris Effect, a little bit of Metroid Dread, and some Capcom versus SNK 2. So cool.
I saw this island, a small island with one of the shrines on it, and the distance a way bigger island. So earlier today, I was going to that island. I ice bridged over, and then I to the one island, and then I got a raft and started going halfway. And then halfway, I was like, I bet there's a treasure chest around here. Of course there was.
You can use the magnet power and leverage like a magnetic object in between the two rails, and then you can just use reverse polarity to push the boat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't try anything like that, but I got to this island, and this guy immediately stripped my weapons and clothes. Now I'm playing naked and afraid. I don't know how this happened, but now I'm stuck on this island with no clothes, no weapons, and I gotta find the items and put them in the whatever.
That's what you get for
You
exploring.
have to do that to open up the shrine, don't you?
Yeah. That's what he says when you get on there. If you want to pass my quest, you gotta find these 3 balls and put them in the holes. Okay, put balls in holes if you say so. So anyways, played
There's
that.
also like a really nasty Cyclops on that island.
Oh, those what are those things called? I've killed a few of them. I like them because you shoot them in the eye and they fall down when they're like shot. Like, oh fuck, time to kick your ass. But anytime I fought him, if I've got a little overzealous and started like, well, you're down, I'm gonna hit you a few times. Well, he's starting to get up. I'm just gonna keep hitting him, and then he steps on me. Yeah, and ends it right there. So anyway, so I played Breath of the Wild, and I'll probably play it again after the show, or maybe I'll play one of the other games like Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Just playing through like trying to unlock stuff in the vault.
Are we ever gonna get more footage of Wyland kicking the shit out of you in Mortal Kombat break?
No, I'm not to the point where I'm ready to be completely humiliated yet.
I love.
Go to therapy from all the previous attempts.
I mean, there's footage out there of me kicking the shit out of Wyland, but I'm just saying. I mean, it's out there if you look hard enough. But I mean.
You laughed immediately about that one. Like, yeah.
No, there's no footage of that. Trust me. Wyland will whip my ass in any fighting game. Period. I've seen him take care of
I just don't want
Breakman.
to be completely humiliated. There is.
Yeah, if you look hard enough, Wyland, there's footage of anything out there. Oh man.
So I'm playing through that and just, like I said, trying to unlock stuff in the crypt. I don't know what call it the vault, but those are pretty neat. I like that there's fatalities and brutalities and all that stuff in the vault. Just kind of randomly, you have to find it, but.
There's no.
The friendships. I kind of wish they just put another fatality in there instead of friendships.
Why? That's kind of fun.
Most of the friendships kind of suck.
Ah, I got you. There's nothing.
Most of the ones I've seen suck. There's a few good ones, few funny ones, like the Terminator. He gets on the back of a motorcycle and starts doing tricks on it and shit. Like,
oh, I've seen that one. That's good. Yeah.
But then there's what's her name? Shiva. Right? Is that her name? The four-armed Shokan?
I think that's her name, isn't it? Shiva?
Mm.
So she gets out glasses and does like a little sound thing with the glasses, and it's like, oh, this is dumb. Like, I would have rather seen her ripping somebody apart more.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, so there's so many characters. There are tons of fatalities in there, and it's just there's some really great ones. Like Chronica has a fantastic fatality. Hate seeing it repeatedly though, because like, fuck, quit beating me.
Yeah.
And there's some really good ones. I haven't seen them all yet, and I haven't played through all characters, but I will do that one. And I played another game I started playing yesterday after somebody recommended it to me. Left 4 Dead 3. Oh wait, no, it's not what it's called. Back for Blood, I think is what it's called. But,
Back for
it is
Blood
Left
or
4 Dead
something.
3.
Yeah.
It is. It's made by the same people. It seems like it's in the exact same
The
universe.
royalty-free version of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the exact same play mechanics. It just seems like an upgraded version of Left 4 Dead. There's nothing in different characters.
Yeah.
But,
I heard it's really good.
Not as good, but
Yeah.
that's because it's news and they still need to do lots of updates. So.
oh yeah, there's definitely some bugs I've seen, like AI characters getting caught on stuff and then spazzing out shit. So there's a lot of bugs that need to be hammered out, but it's still Left 4 Dead, and Left 4 Dead was a fantastic franchise that needed to come back, and I'll be playing this a lot more.
Yeah, right on, man. Glad you played it. I'm not in for those games because they're, kind of online fucking games.
There's a single player mode in it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's probably as fun because it's just because it's meant to be a multiplayer game and it's meant to be communicating with your teammates and stuff. Although I don't like to talk to my teammates.
I know you're kind of a lone wolf out there, man. You're like me. You just want to run in and shoot everything and kill everything and move on. It's like what's an underrated game? What was that game? It's a first-person shooter, but it's batshit crazy. It was from Blazinski. What the fuck was the name of that game? You could like throw people onto cactus. Bulletstorm.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking game, man. That's a great game. If I'm gonna play a first-person shooter, I want to play something batshit crazy like that, man. That's a great game. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
He shared his dinner on Twitter. Freak5 says.
Thanks for making me hungry, freaks.
What is that? Is it a steak sandwich or is
Oh
that
my
a
God.
Philly
Shut
cheese
up.
sandwich?
Breakman, shut up.
Steak sandwich.
Shut up, Breakman. Oh God,
With
look
some
at this.
Fries. Why are fries below the sandwich? I don't understand that. Couldn't they have their own space? I mean,
That's a.
Yeah,
Selfish
it's gonna get
fries.
soaked up by the bun.
Oh God,
Get
look at
around
that.
the
That's.
the bun.
Oh Jesus, let's Let's blow this up, and I'll throw it up on the screen. Jiminy. You're making me hungry, freak. Why?
Freak us food quest early just to make us annoyed.
Exactly. Look at that.
Actually, let's pause the show for about 20 minutes. Go eat.
I know. Go eat, then come back. I don't think we'd be able to finish the show. We'd come back and be like, we're gonna go to bed now, and see y'all later. You know, that's really.
Battle yet. I don't go to bed right after eating. Not there yet.
No.
Give me a few years.
Yeah. I mean, when you get up to my age, man, that's how it is for me. I eat and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm feeling so sleepy now. But
So you're impressed with me? Are you impressed with me, Frank? I played a brand new game for once.
I am actually really impressed, Breakman. Usually, you know, you're starting to do what I do, man. Just stick with one game and get that game finished and then move on. You know, that's what because like you start playing one game and then you go to another and then you don't really ever go back to that game. You know. Yeah. Philly cheesesteak from IHOP. Wow, that looks really good, man.
Wait, you went to IHOP and you didn't get breakfast?
I know.
That's a disappointment, man. Come on.
IHOP has the absolute best fucking pancakes, man. They're fucking good, man. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I know it's like a major.
I don't have an IHOP around here. I have a Waffle House, which I'd rather not go to.
Ooh, I like Waffle
I could
House.
walk to the IHOP by me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a small drive for
It's
me.
a long walk, but I could still walk.
Yeah, exactly. All right, is that all you've been playing, Break?
I've been playing a lot, I think.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of stuff.
This
Eric.
week, just let's say one more thing too.
Yeah.
With the Switch, I've got so many other games I want to get to play, and I don't know if I'll ever get to them with how good Breath of the Wild is.
Breath of the Wild is really good, man. No question. All right, Eric, what you been playing?
More Dragon Quest XI S on the Xbox. I'm trying to get the max gamer score for that.
Yeah.
And I want to get to that before they take it off.
Yeah.
And I think you got till December. So you better start.
Yeah.
But I played it.
Don't get
I played
done
it
by
beat
shit.
Metroid Dread last week.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a long game. It's a Metroid game.
He's
Yeah.
he's got a review up on the feed if you guys are interested. So.
And I played a tiny bit of Bloodstained.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like I said, Eric has a review of Metroid Dread on the feed. If you guys are interested in that. I didn't have much time to play much of anything. I did play something. What the fuck did I play? I think maybe a little more Maneater. Just, you know, eating shit as a shark. It's fun. Just a mindless game. The controls are kind of wonky, but, you know, it's fun.
But you're eating shit, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you
Hey,
can...
there's a diver. Hey, Mr. Diver.
Yep.
Oh, you were good.
Exactly. That game is fun for that reason alone. You know, I mean, you just eat all kinds of shit. And the cool thing about man-eaters, if you get big enough, you can, like, jump over, like, land, like a little bit of land, and eat people in the air. It's pretty fucking cool, man.
That's cool. How do they scream in that game? That's one of my favorite things. In
Oh,
games.
it's wonderful. It's like, it's like all, like nasty. You know, it's good stuff, man.
That's one of my favorite things about the Borderlands games. Like the screams in those games are amazing.
Yeah.
Like you catch somebody on fire and he's like,
Yeah.
shit.
Love that shit, man. It's good fun stuff. All right, let's move on. Speaking of reviews,
RPGrinders reviews.
all right, Breakman, do you have any reviews this week? All right.
I'm starting stuff, not finishing it this week.
All right. Well, Eric and I do, and we had the opportunity to see Halloween Kills. We're gonna try to do it spoiler-free, Eric, because
it's a Halloween movie. You can spoil it without ruining the fun of it.
okay. Let me summarize my review.
I mean, I don't necessarily want you to reveal anything, but at
No.
the same time, like we know it's a nightmare, or I'm sorry, we know this is a Halloween movie. We know he's going to kill a lot of people. In the end, he might die or he might not. Either way, he'll come back in the sequel.
Yes. Okay, you got pretty much the gist of it, Breakman. But let me summarize my feelings about Halloween Kills. I talked a little bit before we got on the air. I like it okay, right? It to me it wasn't the greatest kind of sequel, but it's kind of filler for the third one. I felt the kills were awesome, and there were plenty of them, and they were violent. That's the way they should have been. Um, they make no bones about it. It's. I mean, it's fucking Michael Myers. That's what he does, right? I like the explanation at the kind of beginning of him getting out of the fire. Um, because if you remember from, did you watch the first one, Break?
No, I didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like I said, it's a Halloween movie. At the end of every single one, he dies, and then he comes back in the next one.
Well, you gotta watch it, Break. It's fucking awesome.
Well, they always find a way to usually explain it away, except for what H2O, which they cut his head off.
Okay, check this out.
There's really no explaining how he comes back from that, but he does.
Let me explain why. Let me explain why the first Halloween movie, like this, I mean the one that this is a sequel to, why the first one was so brilliant, right? Okay, go back all the way to the 1978 film, Break, which you've obviously have seen, right?
Right.
Okay, throw out all the rest of the Halloween movies, right? So this Halloween, like the 2017 or 2018 Halloween movie was a direct kind of sequel to that, even though it happened way in the future. So Michael Myers was in prison or mental institution for what, 30 years or something, 40 years, I can't remember what the.
So he managed to not kill people for 30 years?
Right, but
I don't know about that.
No.
But go on.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's fucking.
I know, but like, do you feel like he would have like murdered them by day 2 and moved
Oh,
on?
he makes up for it. He makes up for it.
He had to make up for lost time.
Oh, he made up for lost time. He made up for lost time in the sequel, the 2018 movie, and this movie, right? So the kills are fabulous, right? I have no problems with the kills. The kills are awesome. It's what we watch these movies for the most part, right? I mean,
Pretty much, yeah.
right. Ending is not really ambiguous. They definitely set it up for a third, but that was the plan from the whole. It was supposed to be a trilogy, right? And the way that they integrated like a lot of what happened, not what happened in 2, but the homages to 2 and 3 are in this movie, and even some for 4 and 5 and all that. So as far as that goes, they did a really good job. I mean, this movie was not as good as the 2018 version. Like I said, I liked it, but it's to me it was okay. But the previous one was fantastic. And if you watch one, Breakman, watch the one that came out in 2018. Man, it's pretty badass.
Checked out.
Yeah. But this one, the ending. Oh, boy, how do I don't want to spoil anything. Eric, you want to jump in at any point? Feel free and talk about.
I just feel like it annoyed me because not only is it a sequel hook movie, but it feels like a franchise extension for the sake of capitalism. This is a stupid ending movie.
Yeah.
So what? Freddy shows up then?
No, that was Jason.
Like Freddy and Jason are at the end of this movie, like they're all playing cards and then.
Can you shut so I can explain, please?
Jeez, Eric. Short fuse today. All right, Eric, go ahead.
Basically, it's basically the same thing that happened at the end of Jurassic World, the second Jurassic World movie. I forget the name of that film was called, but like something really stupid happens and that movie ends, and it's an excuse to keep the franchise going, so they can make more money, and that it just feels. Yeah, it's like, yep, this is a Hollywood movie. We're gonna do more and more and more so we're gonna make up a bullshit reasons for why we're going to do more.
Yeah. Well, let me assuage your fear there, Eric, a little bit. The plan was to do a 3-part, series of movies. So it was Halloween, right? Which I don't understand why they didn't call it.
It doesn't matter though, because they're gonna make more after that anyway.
Well, maybe, but I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, this movie seems filler for the finale to me. Like, I think they should.
And I kind of wish that even though I know it wouldn't have done much good, I kind of wish that they got more licks on Michael or given him a harder time, because he didn't have anything like that in this movie.
I don't know, man. To me,
And it does feel like they are going to somewhat explain what the hell he is, because he's obviously not human anymore.
They've done that before.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah, but like maybe explain it in a way that's not dumb.
Yeah, because that makes sense, Eric. Because I think it was 4 and 5. They kind of like tried to give justification for like his like he was a darkness, right? Like some sort of like shape, and it was like evil incarnate, and they tried to explain that in 4 and 5 with that weird like demonic cult, and it just didn't go anywhere, and it sucked. But I mean, I liked it for the kills, but I mean, the mask in those movies was ridiculous, and that's one thing I have to comment on this movie. The mask was fucking tastic in this movie, because in the previous movie at the very end, spoilers everybody who hasn't seen like the previous movie, he was left like Laurie was a genius, right?
I'm gonna take off my headset right now.
Okay, go right ahead. Laurie was a fucking genius, right? She fucking like had this planned out for what, 30 years, and she basically traps Michael Myers in her basement, in her compound, and then she lights the whole place on fire. She planned for the whole thing all this time because she knew eventually he was going to get out, and that's how the movie ended. Like, okay, cool, he's just going to burn in a fire at the end, right? Well, this movie opens up where the firefighters are sent. And
something tells me that even without them, though, he would have escaped anyway.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, but I like the fact that, it's kind of a real world explanation, right? The firefighters come, they're trying to put out the fire, and he escapes, So, I mean, there you go. All right, tell Breakman he can come back in chat, Eric, if you wouldn't mind.
All I can say is he was locked in a specific place, but he found a way to open it. So yeah. It doesn't matter if they were there.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I like the fact that the firefighters were there, so there you go. All right. Breakman, are you back? Did we get Breakman back?
Yeah.
Somebody put in chat, Breakman can come back.
I kind of like... one thing I did like about the movie is that it was basically a bunch of boomers trying to kill Michael Myers.
I know, man. I mean, I like that too, like a big posse. It reminded me of like a Western where they got the posse together and it's like mob mentality, which there was another scene in there I liked with, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. It's okay, Is the third one going to be 30 years after Season of the Witch? Freak 5 say that. Yeah.
Season of the Witch.
How funny. Hey, somebody put in chat the Breakman can come back. Eric, can you do that, please? What do you give Halloween Kills, Eric?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a
5.5. Sorry.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Eric, I think it was. I think the kills alone were really, really, really good. So, all right, let's move on. Wait, let's get Breakman back. Break, are you back? Wow, that's pretty good. I like that. All right, you're back. All right, here we go. You didn't have any reviews at all, did you, Break? All right.
What is it?
Stinko of the week.
All right, Breakman, your Stinko of the week.
Well, I got a couple. One I talked about last week was the violence that's going on, especially in my city, and some interesting stats were pointed out. Like the gun violence in the city going on right now, there are a lot of teenagers shooting each other, and it's not like it used to be. It's not handguns. They're using assault rifles in the streets now.
Wow. Yeah.
And the police were saying like this, we've never seen this many like kids killing each other. Like we've never seen kids with this kind of access to assault rifles, and it's yeah. I mean, we've talked about assault rifle bans in the past.
Yeah. I mean, weapons of mass destruction. Can we call them for what they are? I mean, that's why I always talk about magazine capacity. I'm for the Second Amendment, right? Like I think if you want a gun, you should be able to own one, but I think you should be responsible about it and understand like a fucking assault rifle, like what an AK-47 is just that, man. Like that's a war
yeah. These are guns designed to kill people.
Right. And I guess, I mean, but a 357 could kill someone. So if you're worried about home security, then there you go.
I
I
should
mean,
say they're meant to they're guns made to kill lots of people. Is
yeah,
what I meant to say.
right, multiple people. So
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, all right. What's your other stinko break, man?
Yeah. So that's I don't know. There's nothing else we can say about that really. Okay. Q is running for Congress.
What?
Yeah, the guy responsible for Q is running for Congress in Arizona. Apparently, he's out of seclusion in the Philippines. I guess they are starting to come after him for the child porn,
Oh
which is why
boy,
he ran there in the first place.
the guy who started QAnon.
Yeah, Ron Watkins.
Oh boy.
He's running for Congress in Arizona.
Oh boy. I don't. Oh, I don't think he has a
And
chance.
those are the people that elected Cinnamon. So Cinema.
Cinema.
But then
Yeah.
again, she did lie to everybody completely. From what I've been reading, like she used to be 100% like pro minimum wage and raising wage and
Healthcare and all that stuff.
yeah, like she used to be pro all the things she's voted against so far.
Can't trust politicians, man.
Yeah.
You just can't trust any of them. They all suck, man.
Yeah, and just the
Republican.
way things have gone with like people, just some of the worst assholes around keep getting elected. So, I could see in that. Well, the founder of Q, I could see getting elected because, look, there's a following of people,
I mean,
insane idiots.
Arizona's weird, man. I mean, sometimes it leans Democrat, sometimes it leans Republican. It's fucking weird. I don't understand Arizona at all. Like it's got a very high Hispanic population, like in Phoenix and the surrounding areas there, and I can't get Phoenix. Like what or Arizona? I don't understand it. I know it's hot as fuck there, and I never want to live there. I mean, you had Sheriff Arpaio there. How the fuck did that guy get in? I mean, wow. I mean, it's just a strange. McCain was there. I don't know.
I think it's like that around the country now at this
Yeah.
point. Like every state has embarrassing politicians
Yeah. I mean,
or
Colorado has its
evil
share.
politicians.
Look at Bobert. She's from
Ugh,
fucking
yeah.
Colorado, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We got Jim Jordan in Ohio.
Yep, Jim
so-
Jordan. Yep, yep. So, I mean, they're all embarrassments, man. They all should be
Yeah.
ashamed of themselves. It's just
They
like
should be in prison, most of them.
Most of
they've
them should.
exploited, like especially like Jim Jordan. Like, oh, you say you're being molested by a coach? I don't know what you're talking about. But help us.
yeah.
Nah, I got other things to do. Please don't turn me in. Just please.
Yeah, I don't- How that guy is still in fucking Congress is beyond me. He's a
he
worthless
pretends
fuck.
to be this like tough guy and stuff, but he's just a crybaby liar.
Yeah. All right, let's. Anything else, break?
There's another one. Yeah, actually, I just found out the Supreme Court, who is going to probably do horrible damage to Roe versus Wade and assault rifle bans this year, is also probably going to do horrible damage to separation of church and state, because that's coming up in sometime December, I think.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, with the 6-3 majority, I mean, what?
Yep.
I mean, shit like that happens. So what can we do about it? But protest.
So basically, it's going to be this battle is so they can be federally funded to religious schools can be federally funded by the government and still exclude people.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Essentially, like they're saying that like gay rights it's against the religion, so we shouldn't be forced to hire anybody. So they're trying to get money to discriminate from.
Yeah.
I mean, basically they're trying to get taxpayer dollars to discriminate against people.
Well, if they want taxpayer dollars, they should start paying taxes, right? Some of these churches. I mean,
It's a school. I don't know. I don't know if it was a Catholic school or a Christian
I'm pretty
school.
sure it's a Catholic school.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so whatever. But all right. Anything else, Breakman?
No, just 2021's continues to be a ball of shit.
It's the beginning of the end, Breakman. 20 years, man. 20 years. We got 20 years to live our best life, and then society, as we know it, should probably be crumbling, according to very credible. What do you call it?
If we don't start course correcting at any time, I mean,
Yeah.
so far we've heard lip service
Do,
and
do you see an
basically
end?
billionaires with the who are the people in charge of the money who get to make all the decisions are still making those decisions, and they're still doing everything that gets them money at the expense of everything and everyone
Right.
else.
Well, do you see any end anytime soon, Breakman? Do you see it
No.
turning
Nope.
around within 20 years? I don't. I
Nope.
don't.
Because longer life expectancy means these billionaires stick around a lot longer.
I know, man.
And then because of the laws they've enacted, they just pass their money down to their children now.
Yeah.
And so on and so on. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have been able to transfer their wealth down to kids before, but now they're transferring incredible wealth like never seen before down to their children. You know,
Right. I mean,
people owning like NFL franchises. Just this will be in the family for 75 years now.
yeah.
Like really, like that's how forward you've paid for this? Damn.
Yeah. I mean, pretty incredible, but like I said, those people, I mean, there's a reckoning coming for them at some point, and I think it's probably that 20-year
I
point.
don't know. I think most of them. I think the ones like Elon Musk are building their space program for a reason, whereas the other ones realize they're old and they're probably not going to live that long anyway, so they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, more power to.
Honestly, I think that's what it is. They're like, so what? I'm getting what I want out of this life. Fuck you.
Yeah. No, I hear you, Break. I hear you for sure. Okay, Eric, your stinko of the week.
My stinkos. First one is that I tried to switch to Windstream because they offered me a 3-month trial, but it turns out the wiring here is too bad, so I can't even do that.
That sucks, man.
I would have gotten fiber class speeds.
Yeah.
See, they still do DSL, but they're doing double bonding DSL, which basically just takes my 2 phone line jacks and just gives me twice the connection. It's basically 2 DSL modems slammed together.
Yeah.
It's for a stronger connection. But it would have put me in that class. But like I said, the wiring's not great, so I gave up on it.
That sucks, man. All right, what else?
Because this place, I could bring it forward to the landlord, whoever owns this place, not my manager. Like they wouldn't be in charge of that. But they're too cheap to afford paved parking. So like they fill in potholes when it gets too unruly. That's what they do.
Yep. That sounds like a landlord, all right.
Yeah, slumlords.
But so I doubt that they'd ever bother to put in the expense to get better wiring.
Yeah.
Because like this stuff is like old telephone line stuff.
And don't get me wrong, not all landlords are bad, but the majority of bad ones far outnumber the good ones.
It's like I would say it's at least 3 to 4 to 1.
If they did do that, they'd probably use an excuse to jack up the rent for everybody.
Of course they would. Of course they would. All right, Freak Pie says...
I don't want to be the one responsible for doing that, so...
Yeah. Freak says his stinko is it's starting to get cold there. Yeah, it's getting cold everywhere.
My other one is Dave Chappelle has become full turf.
Yeah.
And, you know, for years, he's done spin-up specials on Netflix, and a lot of his jokes, you can't even call off color because they're detrimental to the LGBTQ crowd.
Yeah.
So he's basically throw them under the bus for the sake of comedy. And he's basically double and triple down at this point. But more to the point is that the CEO of Netflix acted like it wasn't a problem.
Yeah. It's disappointing. Dave Chappelle, for years, was one of my favorite comics. I thought he did a lot of really great work. And he's just, he's totally tarnished his image in my view, and it's really, really sad. It's sad to see because he's a brilliant comic, but when you use your community...
It makes me wonder if he didn't just have a mental breakdown. He just didn't know what to do with his comedy, and he just went back to do the thing he always did.
No, I think he actually did have a mental breakdown, Eric, and I think they're still remnants of that mental breakdown in his psyche, and there's no real going back for him, and it's really sad. Like one of my favorite movies is Half Baked. I thought it was a brilliant comedy. Like it, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not one of those films that everybody went out to see at the theater, but it's kind of one of those cult films that I really appreciate, especially being a toker. But I mean, it's just it's sad to see, and I hope he gets help at some point, and maybe
I think it goes beyond it with him being a turf, because like the joke that he made in his latest special, basically, he was basically just referring to a woman by her genitals, and that's probably how he actually sees women. So, but in his mind, trans women aren't women because they didn't originally have a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad, man. I mean, some people are trapped in the opposite sex's body, and it's just I don't know. It's sad to hear, but
also saying is, I'm not surprised he feels that way about trans people when he feels the way he does about that with women.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Eric?
Like, no, just it's just really gross. Just you're an old 50-year-old man who's washed up as a comedian.
Yeah, I think it's coming to that point for sure, Eric. It is sad. All right, mine is my back pain is acting up again. It's pretty terrible. I mean, the only thing I can do is like fucking take hot baths and fucking put patches on or lidocaine or whatever. It just sucks. But back pain sucks. But
right. If only we had good health care, then we could make Robo Frank.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
back pain anymore.
I mean, I would go down that route again if I had health care, but what can we do? But all right, let's move on to bigger and happier things.
Dude, what does my tattoo say?
Sweet! Sweeto of the week.
Your Sweeto of the week, Breakman. Your Sweeto of the week?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so hungry. I was kind of zoned out there.
Yeah.
This is kind of a half Sweeto because it should be a Stinko more than anything because it took so long for justice to happen. But a billionaire is finally going to prison for murder. I mean, at least they can finally do something against somebody who isn't rich and get convicted for it. But Robert Durst is going to prison
for life, right?
Yes, for life, even though he's already like 78, so life is not going to be that long.
Life is probably going to be a year for that guy, but whatever.
Yeah. Unless find ways to make his life longer, so then he can just
you know
suffer
what
more.
Though? Actually, I think it's better that way, Breakman, because he's had all this fucking like full life, right? And then the end of his life is stuck in a fucking jail cell, even with
I know, but pills. I think it should be longer than just like a year, like because it just doesn't feel like justice is being served. But way.
But think about
this
though.
Finally, he's being punished like he should be. But
yeah.
I mean, if he dies next week, like.
But here's the solace.
Families would kind of feel empty, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know.
All this time and all this effort we did to punish him, and he dies right away on us.
But check this out, Breakman. Like his last memories are gonna be inside of a fucking cell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure all of his assets will be liquidated. So.
Yeah.
Well, his assets will go to the government. They won't go to the victims.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. All right. Any other Sweetos, Breakman?
No, not really. Even though that's like a half of Sweeto. I guess that Left 4 Dead 3 finally came out.
Yeah,
I mean that's pretty awesome.
Left 4 Dead 3. Wyland says his Sweeto Fightcade finally has rolled back netcode for Dreamcast, Naomi Adamus Wave games.
Those are the SNK engine.
Adamus Wave. One. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Freak5 says his Sweeto, he's full from his delicious dinner. Fuck off, Freak5. Exiled. You get an exile for your Sweeto. Fuck you, man.
I don't think I've ever heard of Adamus Wave.
Yeah,
I did.
Basically the engine the SNK used from like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Eric, your Sweeto of the week.
My Sweeto, I don't have one listed, but I guess I could mention my birthday last week and all the birthday wishes I got, and Frank gave me some money, and I got a new memory card for my Switch OLED, so I can actually sell my old one now. You have to re-download everything though, because you can't just do a hard transfer. So the only thing you could really do is recover your account.
But it lets you switch your profile easily, right? It wasn't a hassle.
Yeah. Now, I do have to make a new Japanese profile because I can't remember what email I used for my Japanese account, which I didn't use that often, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bernie says her sweeto is she gets to squeeze
one thing
my
to
butt.
note though is like I think any game you buy on any version of the store is, well, if it's got region like language support for other regions like English, like say you bought something in the UK store, you have the copy from the US store purchased, so you don't have to buy it twice.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. All right. Anything else?
The games you purchase aren't linked to your account unless it's exclusive version or something.
Yeah. Breakman, did you already say your sweeto? I think you did,
Yes.
man. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Eric?
I'm getting over my cold, so that's a sweeto.
Breakman is fucking exiled. You son of a bitch. Yo, man. Mine. I'm glad you're over your cold for the most part, Eric. That's good, man. Mine is RPGrinders. I've never really given this show like the credit it really fucking deserves, but it's refreshing to come to. I mean, the net is
also last week was my 12th anniversary or something. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, we mentioned that last week, Eric.
Yeah, too bad I wasn't there for it because I was coughing up a storm.
Yeah, I know, man. 50 Cent, how dare you? Son of a bitch.
The price went down.
Son of a bitch. No, I was saying RPGrinders. Like, I don't give this show enough credit, man. Like, it's refreshing to go into a 2-hour time frame out of my week without the cesspool that is the internet. Is all I'm gonna say, man. Twitter's a fucking cesspool. Fucking Facebook. Fucking YouTube. I mean, you name it, and it's a fucking cesspool of negativity. And
I
for
have to be so nice on Twitter now. I'm not happy about it. Yeah, negativity, right?
So, it's nice to come to a show that there's not a ton of drama and we just bullshit and talk about video games. So RPGrinders is my sweeto of the week. Let's go on to funny or stupid. I got one this week. Let me
No.
What do you mean, oh no, man?
You're usually stupid.
Well, let's throw this link into chat here. Let's paste that there, and I'm going to show it up on the screen, and we can both judge whether or not this is funny or stupid. Let's check it out here. What are we looking at? What's going on here?
What are you doing?
I had a flat and I need a spare tire.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing.
Okay, so the gist of this is a woman that's and this is a whole thing on TikTok. I've seen some of these videos before. They kind of do those your mama's so fat thing, but they dog each other. And they always throw something at each other. In this case, the woman was washing her car, and the guy pinches her stomach, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I had a flat, so I had to get a spare tire." So what are you thinking, Eric?
What are you doing?
I had a flat and I need a spare tire.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow.
My God.
Okay, Eric, stupid or funny?
I have to watch the video.
Okay, watch the
He's
video and let
living
me know
in
what you think.
Gangster's Paradise. The fact he's wearing that, I think this one's funny.
I think it's
he's,
Breakman.
Asshole.
I think white people being stupid is kind of funny.
He is never gonna have sex with her again because she will not allow it.
You got to check out this channel though, Breakman. It's a whole thing. They do it to each other. Like
Oh, yeah.
she'll get him back like at some point, man. It's funny. But here's Bernie. What are you saying, Bernie?
She's got a part where she killed him, and
Yeah.
they're questioning her about it.
Yeah.
Remember?
I don't even know what that is, but
Well, but it's like because of all the shit he's pulled.
oh
with her.
yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, he's alive."
Oh
Like
yeah.
a weekend at Bernie's
Like a
thing.
weekend at Bernie's
Oh,
thing.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty funny. So check.
Yeah, The
Yeah.
fact that he says gangsters on his shirt while he's doing this, like that's like a gangsta move. What you just pulled, like yeah, I'm down.
And then she like takes the hose and like hoses him off. Like that's pretty funny too. So all right, not funny. Freak5 says. I think it's funny. I think you. Yeah, we finally got a funny one, guys. I think so. I mean, according to 2/3 and maybe Eric if he sees the video. So
That's a gangster move, but he's never gonna have sex with her again by the looks of it. But like you said, this is the whole thing, so
Yeah.
they do this to each other.
oh yeah, they do it all the time. I've seen
If
a
this
couple.
was just a one-time thing, like that would be road to divorce.
Yeah, exactly. A spare tire. I mean, that's so fucked up, man. All right, so let's. Oh wow, this is cool. We're already up to this point, guys. All right.
Seriously, about to talk about more food.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Who?
Talking
Freak,
about puppets.
oh, Freak has another stinko. He says starting next Monday he has to start going in an hour earlier. I think that's funny. Anyways, I saw a video last week that was funnier. A guy using a puppet to harass his roommate for money. That's pretty funny. Okay. We are at, I think this is round 2 of
Yeah,
our...
where we start talking about food again.
Exactly, where we start talking about food and how we're all like going to do this real quick so we can go eat type of thing. But it's our tournament. We're going to decide the greatest Halloween candy of all time. This is round 2. Let's get into it, guys. This is a major one. Twix versus Snickers. Eric, I'll start with you.
Snickers.
All right, Breakman.
Wow, Snickers versus Twix. This is a hard one.
It is. It's really
Snickers
hard.
is a classic, but you know what? I enjoy Twix more.
Really?
Twix.
I really like the peanut and the only Twix I actually like are the cookie ones.
Why do you guys do this to me? I have to be the fucking tiebreaker and piss one of you guys off.
But well, look at it this way. With Twix, it's gonna be you get 2 of them, but Snickers it's gonna be bigger.
Don't try
Talking
to
about the
don't try to
chocolate ones.
don't try to influence me, Breakman. Let me
I would give you like good conflicting views.
Let me-
I
let me-
wasn't trying to influence you.
let
They're
me
both
try-
Good choice.
let me try multiple choice. Let me try rationalizing this. I do like what is that, like caramel in Twix, like, and I
Yeah,
like the
Just
wafer.
like Snickers.
I like the wafer aspect of it, but man, Snickers got.
I like the Cookie Crunch Twix more.
I really like the
Do they
the
still sell those?
Twix. Yeah, of
The
course.
Cookie Crunch Twix.
Oh, I don't know. But I
Peanut
like
butter Twix are pretty good.
Eric,
I don't think they sell them anymore.
Eric.
But
Bernie says Twix and Snickers. I like them both, man, but I think I like Snickers slightly more. Snickers is moving on. I like.
Rylan says he's gonna eat some Snickers ice cream.
I'm gonna eat Snickers ice cream. Wyland says.
Was this
Yeah.
be cruel to the host tonight? Come on, man.
I know what's going on here, man. Wyland says also I don't see Twix being part of a Blizzard from DQ. Hey, that's a good point.
I don't think they've ever done that actually.
Dungeon says, am I too late to vote for
Toffee phase.
Toffifes?
I love those.
What are
I don't.
Toffifes?
I've never seen Toffee phase
It's
give
like
out
caramel
for
with
Halloween
chocolate
candy
in the
though.
middle. It's like a caramel cup with chocolate in the middle, and there's like a nut in there.
Wow.
It's so good.
I never had that dungeon, but that sounds
It's
really
basically
good.
like a chocolate covered hazelnut with like I think it has caramel in it
Ooh, I like hazelnut. So, man, dungeon. If I'd have known, I'd have put that in here.
and a little
but
bit of. I think the toffee is chocolate.
I'm gonna have to try it for that.
Yeah,
All right.
but this, like you said, this is Halloween candy. I don't think any of us have ever gotten that in Halloween.
I've
And
never-
Toffee phase are
yeah.
kind of expensive.
They're
you
good,
only
but
get
terrifying
two-
in calories.
2 or 4 depending on what size you get.
Oh, Toffifes.
Toffifes.
Toffifes. I never had them, but they look fantastic. All right.
I forgot about
Here's the next matchup: Butterfingers versus Nestle Crunch, guys. Breakman, You go first.
This is an easy one. Nestle Crunch all the way.
Wow. You say Butterfinger, Eric?
Yeah.
Those get
Why?
caught in your teeth and stuff. Like,
God damn it.
they're all right. Like every maybe once a while.
I like the non-Nestle version of the Crunch Bar. I think those are all Henry's. No, those are peanuts. It's something else though. 100 grand, I think.
No, not 100 grand. 100 grand has caramel in it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And Crispies.
But it's like a different version of Crunch, but it's not Crunch.
Yeah. Bernie says Butterfingers. Dungeon says they're tiny covered bowls with nut inside covered over with more caramel.
I like the new formula.
And then topped
It's
with the
easier to chew.
flat drop of sweet chocolate toffee. Old Butterfingers, not the new formula garbage.
I didn't know there was a new formula. It's been a long time since I've had a Butterfinger. I didn't know they'd changed them.
I'm going with Nestle Crunch on this,
Nice.
Eric. Because I don't like the way Butterfingers stick to your teeth like man, like it's really
Like I said,
tough.
the newer ones don't really do that as much.
I know, but it's still, you know.
That's probably
I
why
haven't
they
had the new ones
changed it,
up on
because they were probably getting too many complaints about that.
Yeah. All right, Reese's Pieces versus Hershey Bars. I'm going first on this one. This is another Titanic matchup. I do like Reese's Pieces. I think they're a little too sweet, but the Hershey Bars with the almonds, man, that's A+ for me. What say you, Break?
But this is just a regular Hershey bar. It's not.
No.
Bar.
These are all Hershey Bars. You notice Hershey Bars. Because there's
These
no.
are pure chocolate bars.
The only one that I differentiated was the M&Ms, but this is any Hershey bars, like your favorite.
Yeah, I still go for Hershey's over Reese's Pieces because I don't like Reese's Pieces.
What say you, Break?
Yeah,
I'd much rather have the
that doesn't
peanut.
matter.
I'd rather have the peanut butter M&Ms than those.
What say you, Break?
That doesn't matter what I want.
No.
Just move on.
What are you saying?
No, it doesn't matter. Let's go. We can vote
No,
right
I
now.
want to know your vote, man.
No, I'm not talking.
Breakman, I'm not. I mean,
I didn't know Breakman liked Reese's Pieces that much.
I like Reese's Pieces a lot, but they're a little too sweet for my liking. But Hershey Bars moves on, and I know Breakman voted for Reese's Pieces. So, all right, next matchup: PayPal versus Starburst. Breakman, I'm gonna go with you
Did
first.
you say PayPal?
He did.
Not
did I say-
the service?
Oh shit!
I think
Payday.
you meant payday.
Payday. I'm sorry, PayPal. Why did I write PayPal there?
PayPal versus.
Shut up, man. Come on, man. All right, Eric, you son of a bitch.
I'm voting for Starburst.
All right, Breakman.
Up to this point, we haven't really had any like fruity flavored candy and stuff. It's been all chocolate that's winning. So I'm gonna go Starburst. Even though Payday, I don't think it has chocolate. I think it's just peanuts, isn't it?
Well, no, there is a chocolate version now.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Well, my vote doesn't count, so let's just move on. All right, Haribo gummies versus M&M's.
Haribo.
Eric, wait till I say who votes, man. Jesus.
No, I'm not voting. I'm saying I'm correcting you.
Haribo.
Haribo.
Whatever. It's
I
a
don't
fucking
think there's a bro in there.
gummy bears.
Gummy
Jesus
bears.
Christ, man. Gummy bears versus M&M's. Eric, you go first.
Yeah, it's Haribo. There's no Haribo. But no, I'm voting for M&M's.
All right, Breakman.
As much as I love gummy bears, that's just not a fair fight. M&M's.
The problem with the Haribos is they're too tough to chew.
I like gummy bears.
Yeah,
man,
I really like them. It's just they're going up against M&M's. Like, that's a juggernaut.
Yeah, M&M's is a juggernaut, man. All right, Twizzlers versus popcorn balls. I'm going first on this one. I like Twizzlers, but I really like popcorn balls. I'm going popcorn balls. What say you, Break?
I've never heard you more excited about balls in your life.
I know,
Mhm.
right?
Twizzlers.
Yeah, I'm actually going Twizzlers too.
Oh.
Fuck you guys. You guys fucking suck.
The problem with popcorn balls is that they're messy.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
popcorn, so fuck popcorn. I don't like popcorn.
Look, Bernie in chat, popcorn balls.
Give me caramel corn, and that's the only kind of corn I'll eat.
Dungeon says popcorn balls. Werewolf, how dare you? Wyland. Fuck you guys, man. You guys fucking blow, man. I'm walking off, man. Oh man, Twizzlers, aka battery cables, exactly. Man.
You're thinking of the red vines.
I like both. I like red vines and Twizzlers, but man, those popcorn balls are fucking badass. You guys can fuck off with that vote. That's all I'm saying. All right, Mr. Goodbar versus 100 grand. Breakman, you go first.
I would just like to say in chat that Frank likes balls in his mouth. Confirmed.
How dare you?
What was the category again? I'm sorry.
I haven't had 100 grand forever. What's that?
Freak says as much as Frank takes Jesus' name in vain, Jesus must have given him permission while he was hanging on. How dare you, Freak 5? Fucking son of a bitch. Exiled,
All right,
you son
we're
of a
straight.
bitch.
You don't owe me $5 anymore, dude. Okay, thanks, Jesus.
Mr. Goodbar versus 100 grand, Breakman.
Mr. Goodbar's all right. But I really like the 100 grand.
I disagree. I'd like 100 grand, but I love Mr. Goodbar's. What say you, Eric?
What's in 100 grand again? I can't remember.
What?
I haven't had it in a long
Crispies.
while.
I think, you know what? I got some Halloween candy here. Let me go check and find out for sure.
Oh, God. We have to get confirmation on what 100 grand is. Jesus Christ. If you don't know what it is, vote for what you know, Eric.
Okay, I'll go with Mr. Goodbar.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to influence you.
Peanuts and chocolate bar.
Hold on.
It's caramel, milk chocolate, and crispy crunchies.
Okay.
So Rice Krispies.
I'm going to go with Mr. Goodbar.
I get my
I don't
revenge.
see 100 grand enough. So
I like 100 grand. It's good, but it's no Mr. Goodbar. Freak says 100 grand. When Frank was around for the Spanish Inquisition, he used Twizzlers to whip the heretics. Dungeon! What? Come on!
Yeah, he used black licorice.
How dare you? How dare you guys? How dare you? Breakman black licorice, you son of a bitch.
You made a cat of nine tails out of black licorice.
Oh man, you guys fucking suck, man. I hate your guts. I'm walking off. All right, next matchup, guys. Kit Kats versus Reese. I did Reese's. All right, Kit Kats gets a pass, man. Oh wait, no. How the fuck did I fuck that up? Why did I have Reese's Pieces twice, man?
Was that supposed to be Reese's peanut butter cups?
No, because Reese's peanut butter cups are. It's supposed to be Reese's peanut butter cups, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Wow. Oh man, this one's a hard one. But not that hard for me because Kit Kats are one of my favorites. But peanut butter cups are amazing.
I'll go with Reese's peanut butter cups.
All right, what say you,
The only problem
Breakman?
with those is the big ones have too much peanut butter in them, kind of. Like it's kind of too much.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Well,
can't.
that's why the peanut butter eggs are so good, though.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, Kit Kats versus Reese's peanut butter cups.
But they don't
Breakman.
sell the variety during Halloween. They only sell the pumpkin ones, which are shaped different.
All right, what say
They
you?
sell they sell trees during Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah.
word split.
And hearts during Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
All right, Breakman. Kit Kats.
We've both decided, Frank. It's up to
Because they're
you.
usually misshapen and small and narrow.
This is easy for me. I do like Kit Kats, but Reese's is going on, man. That's a juggernaut, man. Reese's peanut butter cups are like probably my favorite food of all time, bar none. I mean, I have to stay away from. I mean, you can ask Bernie. Like every time we're at the store, I eye Reese's. And she always tries to tempt me, and I'm like, no, because if I get one of those, like, you know, those like long, like, you know, super size, like, there's like 8 of them in there. If I get that, they're fucking gone in like 2 seconds, man. I love those things too much, man. They're
Just like open up the package and slide them into your mouth.
Yep.
I mean,
pretty much. I mean, I could do that all fucking
It's
day.
like that one. It's like that one scene from Simpsons where Homer's just hoovering all those donuts.
Oh God, it would be that way, man. I love peanut butter cups, man.
see
They're
Frank
so
just
good.
eating the package, like
Yeah?
just skipping over.
I mean, smelling the package is. Oh, I mean, and look, when that like black, like they're in that black like paper thing. If there's anything left on there, I'm fucking eating all that shit, like licking it off. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, Reese's is that fucking good for me.
They're doing that, like just just looking at everybody as you're doing it too.
Oh God, I will. I'll do it, man. Don't tempt me. I'll fucking do it. All right. Next matchup: Lemonheads versus Mike and Ike's. I'm gonna go first on this one. This is a no-brainer for me. Mike and Ike suck. I love Lemonheads. Lemonheads for me. What say you, Eric?
I'm going with Mike and Ike's.
All right.
Lemonheads are just too sweet for me.
All right.
Too sour,
Breakman,
too.
you're the.
I 100% agree with you, Frank.
All right. Lemonheads
Mike
moves
and Ike's
on.
are gross. Lemonheads are awesome.
Yep, I agree. All right. Pixie Sticks versus Fireballs. Eric, go first.
Fuck cinnamon candy, so I'm going with Pixie Sticks.
What say you, Breakman?
Pixie Sticks versus Fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
I like getting cinnamon candy. Like, it was
Mhm.
a rarity. Like, you never got that. It's all chocolate and or
I think they
sugar.
missed the point of something tasting like cinnamon, though. That's why I don't like them.
Oh God, they're good, man. I mean, this is a tough matchup. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going with Fireball.
Oh, you leave it up to me, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Fireballs versus Pixie Sticks, man. God, Pixie Sticks was like awesome because you eat that pure sugar and then you're like going for like 15 minutes straight, like all jacked up, and then you fucking crash, and then you eat another one, and then you're good to go. But
That's
Caffeinated
kinda
sugar,
Your parents
powdered
want to take away
caffeinated
from you when
sugar,
you go trick-or-treating.
Pixie Sticks.
Yeah.
After you've done trick-or-treating and it's like 9 o'clock, that's the kind of candy your parents want to make sure you don't have any of. Like,
yeah,
no,
I know, but
you're not staying up the rest of this night, you son of a bitch.
Here's your fake cocaine.
I'm going with Pixie Sticks. As much as I like Fireballs, man, Pixie Sticks were the fucking bomb. Really, everybody says Fireballs in chat, but
Yeah, I know. We're right. Everybody in chat.
and Freak
Frank.
5 is exiled. You son of a bitch. Yeah. What else we got here? All right, Smarties versus Tootsie
Frank
Rolls.
eats chocolates like that because he has PTSD from when chocolate was rationed during World War II. Oh man, what about during the Great Depression? How bad was it then?
How dare you,
What's that?
Breakman?
What was the question again?
How dare you? How dare you? All right, Smarties versus Tootsie Rolls. Break.
Oh, I've made no qualms about it. There's nothing I hate more than Smarties. I think they're the worst fucking candy ever made.
I like
Tootsie Rolls all the way.
I like Smarties. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then they had those one Smarties that
They're like it's like take sugar and they turn it into chalk. It was
Nah,
like eating little pieces
they had
of
those.
chalk.
They had those other Smarties. They weren't called Smarties, but they were like that, and they were kind of like tart.
Sweet
I mean,
tarts.
No, they're not sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts I like.
That's
Sweet
not
tarts
what I'm talking about. They.
Sweet tarts are
Would
not
you shut
Smarties,
up for a
though.
second? Jesus, I'm getting like Bernie, like telling me what I know already. These things were like rolled up just like Smarties, and they were in the Smartie family, but they were like different. They were like kind of tart. They weren't as chalky as Smarties. I know what you're talking about, Eric, but Tootsie Rolls moves on. They're okay. All right, candy cigarettes versus Rolos. I'm gonna go first on this. I love those candy cigarettes. They kind of taste like Pepto-Bismol in a way, but I'm gonna pick them. All right, Breakman, you're the tiebreaker here.
Wow, I enjoy Rolos. I think I'd like the Rolos more than I'd like the candy cigarettes. However,
Mm-hmm.
this is Halloween and this is trick or treating, and there were rare things that you would get to like enjoy, like something kind of cool. It was always just candy, and then pennies and maybe a toothbrush or some shit you didn't want.
Yep.
And then the wax lips, like, oh, I can play with these, but they taste like I'm putting wax in my fucking mouth.
I'm gonna go out and do a candy run after this.
But then
To get a sandwich of candy.
like use Snicker bars as buns and
No.
Kit Kat meat and
A sandwich and some candy.
You put a Snickers in between two pieces of bread,
No. I'm gonna eat the sandwich and have that as.
and then you like garnish it with like fucking M&Ms or something.
it's that Stephanie Siege use her kisses.
Whatever.
And then like your salad is like lemon heads with Skittles and fucking Starburst.
Yeah, and runs. Yeah, some runs in there.
I bet you Shahi's done that.
All right, guys. Candy
Like, so
cigarettes
I'm
versus
hungry that he just made a sandwich out of candy.
As much as I enjoy Rolos, and I think they taste way better than the candy cigarettes. Candy cigarettes were fun, and just for the fun factor.
I love
like,
candy cigarettes, man.
and not those little stick candy cigarettes. Those sucked. I'm talking about the ones where you can blow and like
yeah,
smoke
like a
came
little
out of.
puff of like powder goes in the air, and yeah, those are good,
Gum.
man. Piece of chicken between 2 Snicker bars.
No, I was saying I was gonna get a sandwich and then get some candy.
What if you like melted the chocolate bar over the chicken? So it
Oh,
was
like a glaze, man.
No, the chicken is an oversized pixie stick.
you make
and then you put chocolate all over it until it
you,
peels.
you make a meatloaf, and then in the middle of the meatloaf is a bunch of Tootsie Rolls. 2 peanut butter cups as the bun, with some gummy worms inside, with a pixie stick sprinkled all over it. Oh God, man, we gotta keep going, man. We're getting delirious. I think we all had candy before this show, man, for sure.
No, I didn't have any.
That makes it even worse for you,
closest
Eric.
thing I
I'm
had
hungry
was,
and I'm staring at one right
was a
now.
granola bar and some cookies.
Dungeon says these are like depth charges for stomachs. I'm dead, Dungeon. I'm fucking dead, dude.
Man, I thought that's what the Mentos were.
We could start our own restaurant chain. We get all the business a year because we kill all the customers.
we call it candies.
The sugar high. The people were said to be enjoyed the food, and then they ran around for 12 hours straight until they left exhaustion.
we like the tagline is, "You thought you were high." Oh God, man. And there's like a doctor on staff with a nurse, just in case somebody dies from a heart attack. All right, guys, we need to move. I can't read chat, man. Breakman, read chat, dude.
What do you say? The commercials will be epic. Yes, it's true.
Oh God, people will need to sign a waiver before eating at Candies. Oh God, man, that shit would be funny as fuck. Come to Candies and leave on a gurney. An adult-sized playground, Freak 5 says, with trampolines and
You
shit.
have to sell insulin shots too.
An adult-sized playground. That sounds like the set from American Gladiators.
You have like a full-size like trampolines and
that thing they crawl through. We have one size for adults, Oh, man, I had to clean those when I worked as a kid. I worked in an arcade. I was pretty young.
the ball pit will be filled with popcorn balls.
Oh God! One time a kid puked in the balls. We had to clean out all of the balls.
Oh God,
soak
gross.
them and everything else. Yeah.
Yuck. All right, guys, Sweethearts versus Crackles. I can't.
So wait,
do
which
this.
one wins? Candy cigarettes or Rolos? I didn't even.
Candy cigarettes, man.
Oh.
Candy cigarettes. Moved on. Sweethearts versus Crackles. Breakman.
Sweethearts.
Yeah, they're like sort of like tarts, like tart candies. Like
It's like Valentine's Day hearts.
yeah.
It's- This is the leftover Valentine's Day candy.
They're
they're
kind of
giving
like
for
a
Halloween.
tardy. They're kind of like a tardy version of Mentos.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like this is the leftover, basically Valentine's Day candy they're giving you for Halloween.
Right?
I guess. I mean, it's pretty big.
Oh.
Like,
Hey, do you love me? Oh, well, no. Obviously you don't. You're giving me old candy. But Crackle bars are way better.
all right. I'm going with Crackles as well. And you said Crackles, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep. All right, Sugar Daddies versus York Peppermint Patties. I'll go first on this one. I like both of these, but I really like mint flavor, so I'm going with York Peppermint Patties. Bernie says Sugar Daddies. What say you?
I'm going with York because.
Oh, And
Sugar
Breakman,
daddies are just hard to chew. Fuck them.
Breakman, what say you?
The one thing about, and I'm going with York too, but the one thing about mints, like after you eat a mint, like you can't really eat any of the other
Yeah,
chocolate.
that's the one downfall of York. You're right, and you can't drink any like soda or anything because, oof. All right,
They're a palate cleanser. That's what they're for.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Almond Joy versus Mars bars, Breakman.
Almond Joy versus something that's actually good. Okay, the good thing.
All right. So you pick Mars bars. What say you, Break? Or I'm sorry, Eric.
Never had a Mars bar, but I never liked Almond Joy, so I'm going with Mars bars.
I do like Almond Joys, but I like Mars bars slightly more. It's like a nougat with peanuts and sort of like a Snickers, like a different type of Snickers bar, but they're really good. So Mars bars.
You like coconut?
I do like coconut.
I do, but
it's okay.
I think the way that I don't think coconut and chocolate mixes that well. That's all I think.
It's okay at best. Like I don't think they should be together either.
Yeah. All right. Next and last matchup of the evening, peanut M&Ms versus Big Hunk. I'll go first on this one. I do like Big Hunk. It's like a vanilla toffee with like peanuts in it, and it comes in a huge bar. I like it a lot, but I mean, come on, peanut M&Ms, right, Breakman?
Yeah, you had me at peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, peanut M&Ms is a juggernaut. So there you go.
This week's.
Let's see. Freak Pie says there's a podcast I used to listen to. One of the hosts told a story about a friend finding a dead cat on the road, and the friend put the dead cat in the McDonald's ball pit. The host mom was at the McDonald's and the cat was found. Yeah, that's kind of shitty to do, but that, I mean,
I get it, I get it as a prank, but just as one of the people that had to do that, clean those balls out, it's like, you son of a bitch.
Right. All right, so now we're down to 2, 4, 6, 8,
The host's
10,
mom
12,
was at the
14,
McDonald's
16.
when the cat was found.
Yeah, we're down to 16, man. Who do you think is gonna go all the way, Breakman?
Peanut M&Ms.
You think so? Wow. What say you, Eric?
Peanut M&Ms or Snickers.
I think it's gonna be Reese's, man. I think peanut butter cups are hard.
Peanut butter cups, yeah, that'd be a good pick too.
Yeah. What's your dark horse, Breakman? Real quick.
Peanut butter cups.
That's your dark horse, really? That's like a tight.
I know,
tight
but my main pick is M&M's, so my second later pick is.
What about you, Eric?
I'd be peanut butter M&Ms or peanut M&Ms. Sorry. That's my dark horse, so I'm gonna go with Reese's or Snickers as the based on that decision.
I think the dark horse for me is gonna be Hershey bars. That's gonna be my dark horse pick. So yeah. All right, guys. I think that's all we have time for today. Let's do our plugs, man. I mean
food time.
Yeah, it's definitely food time. Breakman. Plug away, sir.
This is a shorter episode, but that's fine because I think we're all kind of delirious.
Yeah, we are, man. That took a lot out of me, man. That was funny as fuck.
Yes.
I like the story of Candies, the place where everybody can stay high and be more high than the other person next to you. So there you go.
It's the only place where you can get your sugar with extra sugar.
Yeah, and Freak 5 likes balls and big hunks in his mouth, is what he's saying in chat.
We'll pour coffee into your sugar, not the opposite way around.
Right, it's coffee into the sugar, exactly, and none of this Splenda or Sweet and Low shit either. That's out the window. Oh, you want hot tea? Okay, how much tea do you want in your sugar?
Yep.
Oh, you want?
Yep. And all of our straws will be Pixie Sticks.
Yes. Oh, that's a good idea, Breakman. I like that. I like that a lot.
How do you drink out of a Pixie Stick?
Candies, where adults can be a kid.
Candy out. I mean, obviously.
Freak 5, candies where adults can be a kid.
That should be the name of this episode.
Candies.
Oh man. All right, Break your plug, sir.
You can follow me at RPGrinders, where I'm trying not to get banned. I'm being nice on that, so I'm going on the other boards to be mean.
Yeah.
Because I can't call out the.
I know, man.
I get in trouble for calling out bigots and.
Right. I don't understand it, Break, man.
So I've been doing it on message boards instead.
Do it on Facebook, man. They let anything go on over there.
So I've heard.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Break?
Candies.
Oh man, that's funny as fuck, man. All right. Anything else, Break?
No.
All right, Eric, plug away, please.
You can find reviews I've written on Boston Brush Brigade, and you can find reviews I've done audio reviews of on the feed. And if you like what I've done on either of those places and you want to support me, you can go to my Patreon, which is in my Twitter profile, which is @EricRPG. Sending me as little as $1 would help out.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Appetizers would be popcorn balls. Twizzlers. Oh man, what would be the appetizers, Break, man?
Oh, that's a good question.
And the dinner mints for the Yorks.
Yeah, the dinner mints would be York peppermint patties, like a big patty, like at the end. That'd be fucking badass.
You get a salad as an appetizer, right? Like a little chef salad, which would be like runts and what did you say before? Like lemon heads, I think, too.
Runts.
Let me get some chocolate stuffed peanuts. Where it's just there's no peanut, it's just chocolate.
There would be like chicken wings, but instead of chicken wings, they would be like those mini Butterfingers, you know?
Yeah. And what you can get chicken wings, but they're the only sauces we have are dark chocolate and milk chocolate. We're not gonna carry any of that nasty white chocolate.
Chocolate glazed chicken wings, chicken teriyaki wings glazed in dark chocolate.
Yes, see, you're a thinking man. I like this. We need to franchise this now.
Man.
Let's get this going.
I need to make some Michigan cherry coffee, Wyland. What is that? You put the cherry in your coffee? What's going on there?
I think Michigan. It's probably like just it's just a couple.
It sounds slightly alcoholic.
Yeah, it does. That'd be fine. I'm down
Make
for that.
spaghetti and meatballs out of gummy worms and malted milk balls.
Oh, I like that, Freak
Of
Five.
course, that has to
Yeah.
be chocolate sauce.
Yeah, yeah, with the chocolate sauce, or I mean, for those like those vegetarian ones, they like the white chocolate sauce. We have a little bit of that too, that's a good
Those
idea.
people are wrong. White chocolate should be abolished.
I'm not a big fan, only in certain things, but
Cherry flavored coffee. That's interesting.
yeah, I like that, man.
Because
That
coffee
sounds
is pretty
good.
bitter. How do you taste the cherry?
I like that. That sounds good,
It
man.
must be an overwhelming flavor of cherry.
Yeah.
We'll give you 4 options for bread. There'll be Hershey's bars, Snickers bars, Milky Way
Mars
bars,
bars.
and Mars bars. There you go.
There's your 4 choices of bread for sandwiches, and like you could fill in the inside with like Runts or Twizzlers or M&Ms or Starburst or Skittles.
And instead of like balls of alcohol, like you can get those like big margarita bowls and stuff that are so huge, like a whole table can drink them. Instead of that, we're just gonna give you bowls of sugar
Yeah. Oh yeah, bowls of sugar. Yeah, for sure.
with the Pixie Six straws.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So our whole table can share a big bowl.
We
of
could be
sugar.
like, how like the International House of Pancakes has all those different type of flavors of syrup. We could have like our own version of that, but they're like pixie sticks. So like you get the cherry, the blueberry, the banana.
Yes,
this is good.
It's got to be an orange.
This
Has to
is
be an
orange, of course, orange. I mean, yeah, watermelon. Yeah. Soup of the day is melted chocolate.
There's gonna be a chocolate pixie stick too. We gotta get a chocolate pixie stick.
Soup of the day is melted chocolate. Freak Five says.
Nice.
All right. Make sure you go to Eric's Twitter page at EricRPG and look at the Patreon link and throw him a bone. It's hard work what he does, and now he's doing audio reviews on the feed, and they're really fantastic. He's got a review of Metroid Dread up there, so check it out. All right, you can follow me on Twitter at Frank Branches. I'm not there very active lately because I've been super busy, but you can find me there. You can find me on all the systems, RPGrinders, and that's about it. I would recommend watching Halloween Kills just because it's a fucking Halloween movie and there's lots of blood and gore and everything that you love about scary movies and jump scares and tension and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's worth a watch. And I watched it for free. Anyways, all right. Anything else, gents?
Instead of like a blooming onion, we'd have like a blooming peanut butter cup.
Oh, I like that. Like just a bunch of like peanut butter cups, like in a row, like in a circle. Oh God, this is good.
Just break off pieces and share with the rest of the table. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
that's good stuff, man. All right, the chocolate oranges. Ooh, yeah, I like those chocolate oranges, Freak 5. Those are good. Okay. Anything else, Eric?
No, that's it.
All right, stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Until then, we are out. Later, everybody.
I feel like we should sell jawbreakers too, but I don't know how to incorporate them into I don't know. Doesn't sell it. What food item you can replace with a jawbreaker? This is a tough one.
We could sell like jawbreaker jewelry, like in the gift shop, type thing.
Oh yeah, like those candy
Yeah.
necklaces that tasted like crap. The whole point was just it was a little string around your neck.
All right, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. Dungeon, Wyland, Freak 5, Slagar was in there. Let's see, did I miss anybody in the chat here? Got that. Arabs, E-Rabs, was in there. Top Payer, Top Payer was in there, and Nina Tella was in there. So thank you guys so much for joining. Really appreciate it. If you're listening on the archives, we really appreciate all you guys too. Take care, everybody.